Thank you so much for showing interest in what we offer. Right, so FitWRX, we focus on functional fitness, functional training, not to be confused with HIIT. You are going to get lots of high intensity interval training workouts. HIIT is just a workout specifically. Functional fitness means that we want to improve your ability to do work over various modal domains and time. That is to say, being able to move different loads, different weights at high intensity over different time domains. This improves your overall strength, it improves your overall fitness, and that to me improves your overall health. There's no point in looking like you should be coming off the cover of a health magazine, but when you get to the top of the top of a flight of stairs, then you're fighting for your life. To me, that's just not healthy. And we've seen that. So the old school way of training, and I was certainly one of those. I'd done my first personal training qualification all the way back in 1995, and then very recently done some new updated ones, focusing more on functional fitness, incorporating a lot of gymnastics, a lot of Olympic weightlifting. I'm 45 years old now. I've done this very intently for the last 6 years, and I've had tremendous results, absolutely tremendous results, and I'm completely sold on the system, and I would love for you to try it. It doesn't require weights, although it would help if we can get access to weights, but certainly not from day one. We can go a good couple of months before we need to bring any additional weights into the thing. And this program you can take to the gym and the health club with you. We'll gladly adapt the programming for you for that. What's it going to look like? You're going to get 5 workouts a week. You pick your rest days. I typically train Monday to Wednesday, take a Thursday off, and then train a Friday, Saturday. You can do 5 days in a row. Should you train in the morning or the evening? Well, research shows it's more optimal to train first thing in the morning. The earlier the better. It just has a different way on how that reacts with your body, but that's not to say that if you can only train at 7 o'clock at night that you should rather leave it. That would still be better than not training at all. Disadvantages of training late at night: if you train with at high intensity, you're going to be very energized, and then going to bed soon after that, getting a good night's rest, maybe a bit of a struggle. But that's your personal situation, and yeah, you just do the best you can with what you've got and how to fit this into your schedule. How much time do you need? The workouts itself are very short. The idea is to go for a super high intensity once that we've got the foundational movements correct. We know we're not going to injure ourselves, and then we know how we're going to move through it. So typically so your total time that you need, I would say, is 45 minutes to an hour, but your actual work, don't let that frighten you, your actual work is going to be anything from 6 minutes for the workout to a maximum, I haven't programmed anything longer than 30 minutes for the actual work. But what you'll do before then, you'll have a warm-up. In the beginning, that if you haven't been active, that might already be strenuous, and that's good. So a lot of mobilization, a lot of stretching. Then we do a bit of core work, since all our work is core to extremity. That's what a functional movement means. So then we're going to do core. Again, that's up to you how long that's going to take, but it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes of the workout. Then we practice the movements for the workout, and that should be done at a high intensity. You should be breathing heavily and ideally sweating a little bit before you start your workout, so that you can have the best benefit from it. And then you'll get your actual workout. This is delivered through an app called True Coach. So you'll have the workout explained, and you'll have a video that you can tap into on your phone. You don't have to go browsing, open a different browser, or go anywhere else to look for it. It'll be right there, so you can click on me waffling on, trying to explain the workout as well. And then there'll be the exercise demonstrations of the actual movement. So it shouldn't be, and if you're still not 100% confident with how you're executing the movement, then you can record yourself. You can do it in the app, or we can use any of the other facilities that are available to us. You send me a video, and I'll I'll respond as quickly as I can, and I'll give you an answer. Give you some guidance on doing the movement correctly and safely, or give you an alternative movement if you just can't get it. So how it works and why it's so effective is because the 3 energy systems that have been identified, we vary the workouts so that we touch on each of these energy systems as much as possible inside a 1-week cycle, and you keep doing that over and over and over again. Then you're moving to a whole different way of improving your health and fitness, as opposed to just hitting one thing. Like, let's say you want to run long distance, and every day you just go run long distance, run long distance, run long distance. Well, then that's all you're going to get good at. You're not going to get any stronger. When Mo Farah had to do his celebratory lap after he broke the Olympic record, he couldn't lift his daughter. He couldn't lift his 4-year-old daughter, which couldn't have weighed more than 25 kilos. You could see that he tried to lift her, and then he can't lift her, and then he just walked around with her. And then you compare him to somebody like Eddie Hall, who's one of the strongest men in the world. He's got a different problem. Obviously, he's not going to be able to run 10 kilometers at all. And that is, well, that's the difference if you just focus on one energy system and you want to develop to the absolute extreme. I mean, those are absolutely extreme examples that we want to use. So we want to make you the best all-rounder as possible, so that what we teach, what we give you, what we offer you here is applicable to everything else that you do in life. If you're not going to do any other extramural activities, if you're not going to take up any other sports or recreational facility activities, that's absolutely fine. You'll still find just getting through your day, you're going to have a lot more energy, you're going to be a lot more confident, you're going to make better decisions, and certainly as we get older, you will notice a huge difference to people who are maintaining this sort of activity and looking after themselves in this way compared to people who don't. We've seen that. You've seen 60 and 70-year-old people riding bicycles and running marathons, and you've seen 60 and 70-year-old people in frail care facilities with Zimmer frames who can hardly get out of a chair by themselves. I'm sure there's many other things to consider in those examples, but generally, as a rule of thumb, if you're not improving your muscle density and not maintaining your muscle density as well as you can, that is the best research that we've got right now, is that the higher your muscle density, the more robust you are. Makes perfect sense. The more robust you are against old age and all the other elements that come with that. It improves your bone density, and it even staves off Alzheimer's or many other mental issues that may come with old age. It even keeps that at bay. There's even an example of it maintaining your IQ levels. And those are all Dinkum researchers that have come up. The benefits of a couple of minutes of vigorous training every day as consistently as possible over time, it just compounds over time, and there's no reason to not get into it as soon as possible. So, hope to have you on board. We do a free trial. I'm going to send you a couple of workouts, load you up. You just send me your email address. You'll get an email from True Coach, and you'll get another email from me explaining a lot of the stuff that I've waffled on about now. And then get a couple of workouts. For now, it's bodyweight workouts. See if you like it, and we can have a bit of a to and fro, see where we can adapt it, what we can do to meet your needs and requirements. If it's for you, maybe you don't like it at all, that's also fine. And then no harm done. So try it out, have a couple of workouts, see how it makes you feel, see if it's something that you think you want to invest in, that you can stick with. Talk to me if there's anything I can change for you, and yeah, hope to have you on board. Thank you so much for looking me up.